This is Racing Across America with Seth Merrow.
Welcome back to Racing Across America. As promised before the break, John DaSilva, racingwithbruno.com, capitalotb.com. Good morning, John.
Good morning. What's going on?
Not too much. Do want to remind people once again, you have a live bankroll this afternoon online, capitalotb.com, couple $100, the late pick four at Gulfstream. You ready to roll?
Yes, we're getting ready to go. Just wait for late scratches, so I can make some adjustments. But this will be the first time we're doing a live bankroll with Gulfstream Park, who, let's admit it, last time we had a bankroll, when we saw the early pick four paying $19, it was a little scary. Thank God we got some prizes afterwards. But one thing we know about Gulfstream, we're not seeing any $19 pick fours anytime soon.
Yeah. And that is absolutely discouraging when you hit bets like that and look down at your ticket and think, oh man, I lost money. But there have been some crazy pick bets at various venues. I do a pick four on Tuesdays for Portland Meadows. Their pick four this past Tuesday was $12,000 for $1, I think. And then there was a crazy pick four at Tampa the other day. Although I said, a crazy pick four, there was also a crazy pick three. It's the pick three that ended with that $100 horse at Tampa a couple of days ago. It was the same price as the daily double that ended with the $100 horse. So there was something a little, the pick three bettors seemed very smart for what was going on. But as I say, the pick four and pick threes at various venues have also hope for the best this afternoon at Gulfstream. And we'll dip in to get some opinions on Gulfstream for this Friday afternoon before we step away and look at tomorrow's action as well. But today at Gulfstream, the opener today is a $20,000 claimer. These are two-year-old fillies going 6. How'd you see the first?
First race, I find interesting because I think the winner is so obvious, but we're going to try to hook it up with an exacta. I mean, number 9, Some Like a Lady for Kirk Zadie, dropping to face regular claimers again. The last time this horse ran in the sprint for claiming tag, the horse was second by length with Edgar Zayas, who happens to ride here. The drop to 20, this horse should be very dangerous, but I want to hook up this horse in exacta and use number 10, Raya Pinka, trained by Gennady Dorochenko. And this is a horse who has never run this cheaply, hasn't run well in the past couple of starts without against stakes and armshow claimers, drops to face regular claimants for the first time, and you got Josie Gomez riding, who just came back from winning a jockey competition in Venezuela.
Nice. And your top pick, Zaidi trains. I was in doing the handicappers report yesterday looking at Gulfstream, and he had a first-time starter that was 5-1 on the morning line. Daily Racing Form stats, first time out of the box, I think it was 43%. And I was sitting with Brian Nadeau, and we both looked at ourselves and said, 5-1? But first-time starter does go on to win for Zaidi yesterday. Still, it's 5-2. I thought 5-2 was still pretty good, given the guy's 43% first time out of the box.
It definitely was pretty good, and that's the type of situation where you want to do a little research. You have formulator, because I think most of those first-time starters was when Zadie was training for Frank Calabrese, and we know the type of horses that he has. So we have to see how did he do with the non-Calabrese horses, but I still think it was a pretty good number.
Yeah, absolutely, and again, you got him on top in the opener. We'll move on to race number 4 this afternoon down at Gulfstream. Maiden claimer. Claiming tags $12,500. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. They're going to go 3/4 of a mile. Your thoughts in the 4th?
I like number 1, Westoniana. I mean, this is a horse trained by Gustavo Delgado. Now, people don't know who Delgado is, and he is part of the advanced winning clan of trainers that train at that training center next to Gulfstream West/Calder, which is nicknamed Vietnam. And Delgado, Discernia, Sano, all those guys, they all train at that training center. They all do pretty well. It's almost like they're interchangeable. So when you see these guys, always give them a little bit of respect, because they are good horsemen. They know what they're doing. And when you see a move of Discernia to Gustavo Delgado, not a problem. Plus, if I remember correctly, he was the leading trainer at the Gulfstream meet before they went to Gulfstream West.
And I'm noting that Castellano chose to ride, so that's a bonus as well.
No doubt about it, because he just came back, and Javier, he definitely has good relations with those guys. Same with Matt Buzicar, and they know where to get their winners from.
All right, let me just scroll down here and get to the 8th this afternoon at Gulfstream Park. Race number 8 is a conditional claiming event, $20,000 tags. Now the winners of 3 lifetime is the condition. They're scheduled on the turf at 1.16 miles. What did you think in race number 8?
I like Castellano again here with number 2, Rackamerl. I mean, this is a horse who finished third last time. It made a strong middle move to reach contention before flattening out. Now drops from 30 down to 20. It's Mike May.